Welcome back to Birch's Blessed BBQ. My name is Michael Birch. Let's make some homemade personal banana pudding. We have our pot. We're gonna start off our banana pudding with some milk, some whole milk. Then we're gonna go in with some heavy cream. Now we're going in with half of our sugar. Get this on a medium heat. Continuously stir this so that none of the sugar melts at the bottom. And we don't want this to boil. We just want to heat it up just enough so that we can temper our eggs. As we let that steam, let's go ahead and get our egg mixture together. We have 7 beaten egg yolks in here right now. And we need one more. If you don't know how to separate the egg yolk from the whites, we're gonna crack it, split it into 2. And we're just gonna go back and forth right here and let the egg whites fall out, while keeping that yolk nice and pretty. And once we got those separated, drop the yolk in there. Go ahead and give this a beat. We want to go in with the other half of our sugar, a little bit of salt, and some cornstarch. The cornstarch is going to help our mixture thicken, become that pudding texture that we love. And our eggs are turning into a thick paste. Use one of these spatulas instead of a whisk. You can use a whisk, but using this is going to ensure that none of our sugar burns while we're letting this steam. We are at a steam, so let's go ahead and take it off the heat. Now that our milk has heated up, we're going to bring back in our egg mixture. And what we want to do here is slowly mix in some of our milk here. What is this going to do? It's going to temper our eggs so we don't have scrambled eggs. Once our eggs have been tempered, add it into our milk mixture and give that a stir. We'll continue to stir this for 3 to 5 minutes, just until it thickens. Now that our mixture has thickened, and you can see how thick it is right there, we're going to remove this from the heat. Now you're wondering, how are we going to turn this into vanilla custard? First thing we're going to do, now that it's off the heat, is fold in some butter, get that nice and incorporated. Then we have some vanilla bean paste here. On with a little bit of that to make sure we get that vanilla flavor. Just a bit more with some of that vanilla paste. Now that we got that all nice and mixed in, we're gonna set it to the side and let it cool down. Let's make some whipped cream. And then we got our scale. We already have our powdered sugar measured out, and we need our heavy whipping cream. Go in with our powdered sugar and some vanilla extract. Wanna mix this until we get some medium-high peaks in here. We're gonna start off on a low, then we'll ramp it up as we go. We're gonna slowly ramp this up so that we can add some air in there and get our peaks. Now we have some medium-high peaks. It is nice and thick, and it is ready. What is a banana pudding without bananas and some Nutella wafers? We're gonna set these aside. Our pudding is nice and thick. It is ready. So we're gonna get some of these bananas ready. These aren't as ripe as they could be, but this is the ripest ones they had at the store. So I'm gonna break off a couple of these and get to chopping. Don't slip on that. It's gonna get us some slices of these bananas. Not too thick. As you can see, we're not gonna go with them too thick, but we do want to get some slices. We have some mason jars here, so we're gonna set a few over here and then get to building our personal pudding cups. Give this pudding a mix of that pudding. Should we go pudding down first and then some wafers and bananas? You let me know how you would do it. We're gonna start off with some of the pudding. Much or as little bananas that you like. We went in at 3-5 slices there. We got the small vanilla wafer, so 4 right down there. This is what our banana pudding is looking like so far. You can see the layers with the wafers and the bananas in there. We're gonna top this off. Then it goes into the refrigerator overnight, and that's gonna allow all these flavors to come together. And then the wafers are gonna get nice and soft, and then we'll show you what we do with that tomorrow. It is time for our taste test. As you can see, we have all of the personal homemade banana puddings here. What you didn't see was that whipped cream we made. We put it on top, crushed up some of the vanilla wafers, added a banana on there and a whole wafer as well, just to make it look pretty. So it is time for us to dive into this. We're gonna move these to the side so that we can continue what we're doing. We're gonna go in. We got a pretty thick layer of the whipped cream on here. So we're gonna go in here and I'll let you see. Go into the side. Dig down into that pudding. Yes. Nice and thick. Got a little bit of that whipped cream on there. Some of the wafer. Let's see what it's tasting like. Okay. Vanilla. Need to get down a little bit deeper. Get some of that banana. Some more of that wafer. So that we can really see what it is. See, you win some and you lose some. And in this case, it happens to be a win. Dang, that's good. Dang, that's good. Dang, dang, that's good. Dang, that's good. Dang. So we didn't add any banana into the pudding. And I want to say this, I was going for more of a thicker texture with the pudding. We had some heavy cream in there as well, so it's more on the custard side. But having the banana and the wafer in there, see a wafer right here, and we have both textures since we added the wafer here, and then we added some of these fresh wafers. We can break that off, throw it on top, and then we have the wafer that's been sitting in this pudding and this custard. We have the banana, so we have multiple textures here, and we like a little bit of crunch. Yeah. I think the whipped cream helps make it a little bit lighter because it is on the thicker side. If we get just the pudding, it is on the thicker side. Heavy whipping cream, powdered sugar, and the vanilla that we added into here is adding some flavor as well. And it's not too sweet. Like sometimes desserts can be too sweet and just packed with a whole bunch of sugar. This is on the lighter side. So it's still sweet, but it's not overly sweet to where you're like, I'm only eating a few bites and I need to put it to the side. It's something that you would want to. Let me speak for myself. I want to continue eating it. Yeah. Whipped cream, some banana, that custard, the rest of this. And that right there is a perfect bite. Dang, that's good. Dang, that's good. Dang. I could sit here and slowly pick away at this, building the perfect bites. And next thing I know, I look down and we've made a dent into this. You have to make it happen right now. There's no time to continue waiting to go after the dream and goals that you have for yourself. That thing that's sitting on your heart. That thing that keeps running through your mind. Like, I know how you feel. I remember for years wanting to lose weight, right? Wanting to lose weight and thinking about all these diets and one day and tomorrow next month, Monday. And I just kept putting it off. And it wasn't until years later. That's why I'm saying you got to start right now. Years later, I came to the conclusion and realization that if I just don't do it now and start now in some type of way, I will continue thinking about this and dreaming about it and knowing it's something that's going to happen in my life. But I keep saying Monday, next month. Oh, it's July. Oh, it's not July. It's August right now. It's August. How about I just wait till January? Right, half the year's already gone. I'll just wait till January to get started. I'm here to tell you today, get started now. No more waiting. Get started now. You will not regret starting right now to move toward the thing that you want to have. But I will say you will regret not doing it. Let me ask you this question. How much is it costing you not to do it? Right? How much is it costing you not to go after your dreams? How much is it costing you not to make a different decision? And when I say how much does it cost you, you might be thinking like physical money of how much am I paying to do what I'm doing right now? How much does it cost to live the life of my dreams? Right? I'm not talking about money. I'm talking about you, yourself, and how you feel and how you live. Right? You can say it costs you everything to become the man or woman you need to become to live the life that you really want to live. Right? But I would say it costs you more to want these things, to dream about these things, to want to go do and have and be all that you can be and not do it. Right? We'll sit around and we'll be going to places doing things that we know aren't worth our time, aren't moving us in the direction that we want to go in. It will cost you more to not make the decision to become and be all that you can be. I can guarantee you right now, listening to this video, there's more for you. And you know it. Everybody under the sound of my voice right now knows there's more for you. There's something out there for you. There's something waiting for you. There's a drive that you need to take to figure out and show up to the destination that you're supposed to be at. No excuses. You're not out of gas, right? You don't need new tires. All that's taken care of. God has put that in play and the stage is set. But what I realized when I made the decision is that things are going to change. And some of us don't like the uncertainty, don't like change. And that's the only way we're going to get to where we want to go. Is to unlearn the things that we don't need to become, like let go of some of that baggage, let go of some of those people, let go of some of those places, right? So we can be where we need to be. Right? We have to learn to let go, right? Let go of it. And just because we don't know exactly what's next and we have a clue that some people are going to leave and life is going to not be the same and it's going to be hard, you are right. But you don't have to figure all that out right now. That's what I learned when I made that decision. I knew I was walking into unknown territory. And I just said, whatever it is, it's going to be better than where I'm at right now. It might be hard while I'm going through it. Things will change. I won't know exactly what's going on. But I know now that once I got to the weight in the body that I wanted, all the pain and suffering and trial and tribulations that I went through were worth it. And I went through them and I got the reward, right? And choosing not to go through it doesn't mean you're not going to have hard times. You will just have hard times and not get the reward, which I don't think you want that, do you? So I just want to say right now, make that decision. Make the change. Go to that new place. Start that new job. Apply for that new job. Pick up the camera. Post the video. Right? Go take that class. Right? Join that club. Join that community. You know what that is. You thought of it. You felt it. You wouldn't have felt it. You wouldn't have thought of it if it wasn't what you really wanted to do. And I just want to say God is right by your side. And he has never left you and he has never forsaken you. All right? I can go one step further. Not only is he by your side, he's within you. He will give you guidance. He'll teach and tell you what to say. Moses didn't know what to say. Moses said, what will I say to the people? Will you be with me? All right? God just needs you to go. He told him, go, right? Tell them, say this. He just needs us to move. And right now, here today, you watching this video, he wants you to move. Move. Make a different decision, right? Move. Move. Whatever that means to you, move. In the name of Jesus. Thank you for spending some time with me today. You could have been doing anything else and you chose to make some banana pudding with me. Eat it, enjoy it, have a conversation, and I appreciate you for that. If you haven't already, like, comment, and subscribe. Tag me at Birch's Blessed BBQ on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. I would love to see what you're up to. Hey, we have a goal, right? Subscriber count goal, a family goal to reach 1 million subscribers. And I believe we can get there and we will get there. It's just a matter of time. If you want to join us on this journey, continue cooking some great food, having great conversations, go ahead and subscribe down below. Hit that red button. I love you. God bless you. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.